what I thought I would do today is to show you my pedalboard setup. It's taken me, I don't know, 3 weeks, something like that, to put it all together, getting the pedals that I really wanted at a good price, and also trying to get it set up so it's the easiest possible gigging board. It takes minimal effort to set it up when I'm playing live, and I'll show you why in a moment. I'll just go through the pedals in order. First of all, I've got the AKG. That's the SR40 single. It's a really great little unit, that, and I would strongly recommend it. I have previously tried Samsons with the transmitters that sort of pedal shaped and sized. Yes, they fit better in a board, but I found it just destroyed my tone completely. So that is a really, really good wireless unit, and I would recommend those. Out of there we go into via this. I'll explain this in a moment, but we go into the Artec Big Dots, which is a reasonable pedal, but if you've got the money, get a TU2 or a Korg Pitch Black. It does its job. I'll just turn the volume up and see if I can show you. Yeah, that's how bright it is. Very bright. So, impossible to get, mix it up in a live situation. You're not going to miss that on stage. Out of that, I go to an LS2. I'm going to turn that off, it's annoying. Boss LS2 industry standard line selector. This is because my guitar has been modified with a LR Baggs piezo. So I split the piezo straight to desk, and the rest of my signal goes straight to amp. Next in line is the Seymour Duncan pickup booster. This is really good, especially if you've got single coils. I have a Strat. This is really good for single coil guitars, especially because it's got this pickup resonance switch here, which you can have at 1, which I have it at. You can have it at 0 or 2. 0 is unaffected. 1 gives you, I can't remember which way around it is now actually. I think 1 gives you a vintage humbucker tone, and that gives you like a high output. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2 is a high output humbucker sound, but I really like the vintage pickup sound from this. So that's a great pedal for Strat users. Out of that, I go into the compressor, the CS3. I use that just for boosts on very minimal lead work. I'm a rhythm guitar player, and so yeah, that's just set for very rare individual bits of work. Out of that, I go into the blues driver, which I use to give a bit of a grittier. I've got it set with very little gain actually, and I use that to give a very gritty, clean sound, which gives me a very nice sort of I don't know. It gives me like a Vox AC30 sort of sound, and it also gives like a nice kick in for the drive. Coming out of the blues driver, we go up into the super chorus, which I have set very flat. Everything's very much at 12 o'clock-ish, give or take a number maybe. I have it very subtle. I don't like a huge amount. I'm a big believer in less is more. Out of that, I go into a Behringer, one of 2 Behringers I've got. A Behringer DD100, which I have set for a long time bass, and then right next to it, my favourite pedal in the board is a Behringer VD400, a vintage light. I absolutely love that pedal. I would replace it in an instant if it broke. It's a stunning pedal. And then out of that, I go into the noise suppressor, which does a great job just tidying everything up. I've seen people use these for various various methods in the pedal board. Quite a lot of people run the lead patches through, as it's got 2 ins and outs. But I just use it at the end just to tidy it up. You'll hear people say, you know, oh, that's wrong, or you know, you should be doing it the other way. But at the end of the day, you know, they're your pedals. There is no set way of where a pedal should be or how it should be used. So just, you know, use it how you want to use it. And then you know, marshal straight to my amp. But the beauty of this pedal board is how it's all powered and set up. As I said earlier on, there's this little fella down here. We've also got this little block here, and these have come straight out of a Boss BCB60. I bought one initially to use just the 6 pedals, and then I had the wireless. Then I thought, how am I going to use the Marshall switch? And so basically what I did is I stripped the BCB60 of everything it had. So I've got my inputs, sorry, my returns and my outputs. It's all set up and wired. All I need to do is, you know, plug in. That's normally on my input, my wireless, but unfortunately the bug at the moment is playing up. But that was my own fault. It's nothing wrong with AKG gear. That's just my own daft doing. But I have this set because it's simple. You know, I just took that out, and there's my guitar straight in, and I'm away. That's in and set and ready to go. Likewise on the outputs, it's just a simple jack to amp. That's my signal to amp. That's the second output from the LS2, and that output goes straight to the desk for the piezo. So it's really simple. And then I stripped the lead like cover or protector, if you like, and put that in just to tidy it all up, and it really does make for such a simple setup at gigs. I would show you excuse me, I would show you what these all sound like in use, but unfortunately this camera is really rubbish at picking up sound. So I just really wanted to show you how you could use, you know, the best of both worlds. Use a pedal board of this size and dimensions. You can put your own pedals in it. You don't have to worry about powering it up. If you use a BCB60, I think this is the best possible way to do it. If you have one of these, rip it all out. It's dead simple. There's no earthing issues. There's no nothing's like, you know, molded in the plastic. It's all very easy to remove and secure into your own board, and you can do it how you like. So, you know, if you're going to build a pedal board, then this is probably the best way, or in my opinion, I think this is the best way you could probably go about it. So I hope that's been of use to some guys out there, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.